I come on the corner and I hold the sign, you know, just so people can know, you know, somebody out here trying, man. You know what I'm saying?
Clifford Ryan was born and raised in the city of Syracuse. He's an African-American male who had a rough past. He was involved in a gang and a drug gang.
Keep in mind that even when that happened, I was still working. I've always worked all my life, but a little pressure came, you know, because the children needed some things, and I was trying to provide for my family.
Clifford is currently employed by the Syracuse Save Our Youth program. It's a community-based effort to reduce violence, targeting young people engaged in or having the potential for involvement in gang activity.
They offered me employment doing outreach because, and doing the OGs Against Violence, I was already out here in the streets doing the work.
Clifford Ryan started a movement called OGs Against Violence in July of 2015. Ryan wanted to put a twist on OG. It has multiple meanings.
I came up with old guys or our generation.
Or
OGs, that's me, older generation against the violence.
He walks the streets of Syracuse with his OGs Against Violence sign to spread awareness and help prevent violence in the community.
First thing I let them know is who I am. They know the OGs Against Violence, and I let them know you're not throwing up no hand signs, you're not claiming no side of town, okay? Or repping that in any kind of way, because the minute that you start doing that, you mark yourself to get shot and killed. So that's my message to them.
Ryan started the movement due to violence in the Syracuse area and nationally in 2015. But the tragedy of his son being shot and killed in 1999 made him go through with the decision.
I forgive him, and until you reach a level of forgiveness, when you're going through something like this, that burden, you carry that burden around with you. So I didn't want to carry that burden of hurt and pain around with me for the rest of my life.
Since 2015, Clifford says he has stopped over 35 fights. Starwick's story was involved with one of those 35 fights.
Fortunately, Cliff was out here on the block doing what he do with the movement, and he started looking in my face. And he pulled me to the side. You know, we had a man-to-man talk. I never had nobody explain to me what could have been the consequences of my actions the way that Cliff brought it to me. The only thing that I'm thinking about is somebody that hurt my child, now I gotta go hurt somebody else's child. This movement has no boundaries. This movement has no color.
I love it. It gives me a lot of inspiration. I feel safer for my kids. And it just gave me hope, man. Knowing that somebody out, like I know the police do their thing, you know, stuff like that, but there's nobody really out here like with us. You know, they drive around and
they just watch.
I think it's the greatest movement ever, and he'll tell you every time I see him, I'll holler OG, and he'll holler back. And we want to do some things together this summer.
I think he's doing a good job of reaching out to the youth, reaching out particularly to young teenagers, and you know, having their photo taken, like his methods, putting them on social media, places where they are, places where they want to be seen, and using them to spread a positive message. You know, that method traditionally does work to some degree.
Clifford Ryan has a long-term plan to stop the violence in the community.
If I get that transportation that I'm trying to get, which is a white van, and I'm gonna paint it the OGs Against Violence logo on the van. So I want the van to stand out like a sore thumb when it comes into a neighborhood.
Clifford says he has no fear and he will continue the movement until he's not on this earth anymore. I'm Dontae Harris, NCC News.